Hey, the iPad 10 was one of the most anticipated products this year, and while for more tech enthusiasts it may have been a missed opportunity or failure for majority of public, it is and it will be an exciting update. If you haven't seen my iPad 10 review, maybe it's time that you check it out. Since I already own 11-inch iPad Pro, I wanted to compare these two in some of the most common scenarios. This video will give you a clue how powerful and capable is the iPad 10. With that said, let's roll. Hi friends and welcome to Digitalna channel. My name is Marco and I'm your host of the latest dose of Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and reviews. It would mean a lot if you subscribed, hit the like button, leave a comment and enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Before we move on, question for you. Which iPad model do you normally use on a daily basis? Please answer in the comment section below. All new iPad has arrived recently and comparable to my old iPad Pro, it doesn't carry the scars of use. By the way, this is 2018 version, so you've been informed, regardless if it's around 95% identical to 2022 model. Visually speaking, both the 11-inch iPad Pro and 2022 iPad are quite similar, and if we exclude color, there are 5 obvious differences. The iPad 10 is slightly thicker, which makes it a bit heavier and, at least on feel, more durable. It has 0.1-inch smaller display, it doesn't have a flash, its smart connector is at the bottom, and instead of Face ID, it relies on Touch ID within the power button. Great, thank you for watching, bye. Both of these tablets have great LED displays, but 2018 Pro takes all the glory with its 5:3 wide color gamut, lamination, higher brightness and promotion. While many users may not care about these features, more rich color reproduction and faster screen refresh rate would definitely mean a better choice for professional users, creative individuals and some enthusiastic gamers. That, however, doesn't make the iPad 10 screen bad. It's quite contrary. Its standard display with 500 nits of brightness and usual 60 Hz is more than satisfying to look at, unless you're using it outside or under strong ambient light, where a lack of lamination will take its toll. Since we are talking about multimedia experience, we should talk about speakers too. As I've stated in my standalone iPad 10 review, its dual stereo speakers are good, balanced, although bass is not its stronger side. My old iPad Pro is still killing it with its clear and more rich sound. Microphone differences on the other end were a bit confusing to me. While I was testing front-facing cameras, I had the impression how iPad 10 pick up less ambient noise than those on my 2018 Juggernaut. Hey, I'm just testing mic and front-facing camera. I hope you can hear me well. No. Testing forward-facing camera and mics. I hope you can hear me well. Front-facing shooter story is a bit more delicate. On paper, the iPad 10 has more capable center stage ready ultra-wide front-facing camera, which is perfect for video phone calls via FaceTime. Yet when I take a quick selfie video or photo, it seems less sharp than 7-megapixel shooter of my iPad Pro, even if image processing is done better by the chip of 2022 model. This has also been proven when I compared shots on both 12-megapixel rear cameras, although this wasn't my focus as much. Starting with this year, something that used to be a budget iPad has evolved into a more useful tablet with USB-C instead of Lightning, for a price. My 2018 baby already had it, although it's a bit faster, 3.1, comparable to newest iPad that is stuck with 2.0. You would assume that my iPad Pro would copy files from super old external drive for less time, but that didn't happen. Would copying of 1.4 gigabytes file for a total of 58 seconds be a deal breaker to many? Not really. Bringing USB-C in one form or another gave more possibilities to standard iPad. As with all the other models now, iPad 10 can now be easily connected to external display and mirror itself perfectly. Newer iPad Pro and iPad Air models with M-class chips are pushing this boundary much further with full screen image and option to extend their content as if it truly secondary display. Therefore, both of these devices are not matched to the latest mid-range and premium segment iPads. What really separates iPads from all other Apple computers is its stylus. While iPad 10 is not compatible to Apple Pencil Generation 2 that it's paired to my iPad Pro, it was still possible to compare these two products by using third-party solutions. Same as in previous video, Pinovel AX Pro has served its purpose. Not only there was no need to pair it thanks to its black magic, but it worked perfectly on both tablets almost simultaneously. 120Hz display of 11-inch iPad Pro showed once again its advantage in which direction artists should go. But overall experience, at least under these conditions, were more or less the same. The biggest potential mystery could have been performance. But the truth is, this has been unveiled all the way back in 2020 when the iPad Air 4 was introduced. 10th generation shares its internals with a 14 Bionic paired with 4 gigs of memory at its core. This is 6-core processor with 4 GPU cores. My 2018 iPad Pro is also 64 gigs storage variant, and it has arrived with A12X chip, which may be old, but it's still killing it thanks to its 8 CPU cores and 7 GPU ones. As any other version except for 1TB variants, this generation arrived with 4 gigs of memory. Geekbench benchmark has showed what we've expected, that A14 single-core performance of the iPad 10 outperforms the one of the iPad Pro chip, but falls short when multiple cores are in question. Metalscore, however, gave an advantage to 2022 model. Antutu benchmark was more colorful. While performance results went to the side of my iPad Pro overall, the iPad 10 was more dominant in every aspect except for graphics. In real-world use, majority would not be able to notice such differences. You can do everything on both, from basic tasks like surfing, watching movies, to gaming and professional work like photo and video editing. In Video Expert, for example, the iPad Pro was slightly faster than iPad 10, but this wasn't some kind of huge difference in the first place. As you've seen, both of these babies are very capable computers, and each one of them has its own advantages and disadvantages. I do have to add that iPad 10 offers a bit faster Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and 5G support, while iPad OS 16 gave a couple of extra features to this iPad Pro, like Stage Manager and Display Zoom. Keep in mind that my 11-inch iPad Pro is 4 years old product, and if by some means you can find it new in a while, you may get lucky for a similar amount of money. While I would always suggest to go and buy newer device, digital artists, multimedia fanatics and gamers, for example, would benefit more from 2018 iPad Pro or any other model that succeeded it. For everyone else, just for the sake of its age, the iPad 10 could be more reasonable purchase. No wonder why the iPad Air 4 from 2020 has been mentioned frequently by many in tech community as the perfect middle ground and as a wiser choice than 10th generation iPad. I should not forget the iPad Mini 6 from the last year, which starts from $499, $50 more. It supports Apple Pencil 2, has laminated display with P3 wide color gamut, but it may be too small for some. In the end, it's up to you. I hope you find this video useful, and if you liked it, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching this Digitalna channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.